This is Matthew Boyer with BigBrotherNetwork.com with Big Brother HouseGuest Jodi. All right, Jodi, so tell Big Brother Network readers about you and your background, who you are, where you're from, what you do.
Well, let's see. First of all, I'm a newlywed. It's the most exciting thing in my life. I have 5 stepkids all of a sudden, and they're amazing. I grew up in Colorado, but I lived in Los Angeles for 13 years, and then I moved to the desert when I got married.
Huh.
So I live in extreme hot heat. It's a little small town, 4,000 people. So I went from big city to small town.
Wow.
It's very different.
All right, so what made you want to audition for Big Brother?
I love the show. I've watched it since season 1. I've never missed a season. I might even say I've never missed an episode. I love the whole human chess match aspect of the game, the competition. I watched the feeds. I watched the online shows. I watched the Showtime show and the shows, everything. Go to the chat rooms. I'm obsessed, for sure.
Well, so I guess that answers the next question is, so on the Big Brother fan scale, complete newbie, casual viewer, hardcore fan, I think it's safe to go with the hardcore fan.
Definitely hardcore fan.
Excellent.
I'm going to be working hard for the live feeders.
Good. That's what we like. We like the people that know what they're doing, what they're getting into.
I'm going to talk to them if I can.
Good. All right. So tell us about your strategy. What's your plan? Will it be social, physical focus, alliance, floater?
I don't want to be a floater. I'm 100% sure of that. Really want to play a social game. Towards the end, I think you need to have some physical in there because you need to win competitions. But I have 2 hard and fast rules. 1, never win the first competition because you put a bullseye on your back when you don't need one. I mean, statistically, the odds are in your favor that you won't go up because there's more people, you know. And 2, never volunteer to go on the block because, as we know, they go home.
They do.
So other than that, I think it's really important to size people up, trust your gut and your instinct, figure out who you can trust, because I think I have pretty good intuition, at least try to figure out who you can trust, and kind of use those people, not use, but, you know, maybe form alliances. I'd like to form at least one alliance early as possible, and go from there.
All right. So there's a lot of talk in the game, you know it, about integrity.
Yes.
Where do you draw the integrity line? Will you lie, cheat, steal, showmance? Well, probably not. Or whatever it takes to win the game, or is there a point you won't go past?
I won't steal, that's for sure. You know, I've seen people take things and hide things. I think, it sounds bad, but I guess I would lie about a thing or 2. Definitely omit certain facts, either about my life or about what somebody else said or didn't say. And I want to kind of be like a politician. When people ask me questions, I want to answer the question that I want to answer.
Right.
And be very vague in ways that they don't realize I've been vague. So I guess manipulate would be in there. Yeah.
Very nice. So. All right. So looking back over the seasons, which past house guests do you think you'll be most like?
That's a good question. I would say I'm a little bit of Danielle because I like the alliance that was from way back that she had with that one kid. I can't remember his name.
Nick.
Matt, what was it?
Nick.
Was it Nick? He was like a virgin or something. This was a while ago.
Oh,
she came in 3rd anyway, and they had this alliance and nobody knew they were friends.
Yes.
And so, but she kind of ruined it by sticking her own foot in her mouth, so I don't want that. And more recently, I like Brittany because she used humor in her social game to get places. And I hate to say this, but a little bit of Rachel because, I mean, love her or hate her, that girl could compete.
Yes.
And when she needed to, she pulled off wins. So if I could do that, that's a great thing.
Jason,
that's right, yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking the wrong Danielle.
I know,
different
there's been
season.
a few. Yeah.
All right, so now on the flip side of that, which past house guest do you not want to be like? And, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, first of all, Lawan.
Yeah.
Because I love him. He was funny, but what a dummy. I mean, come on. He had this whole theory about how he was coming back in the game. And, of course, it did not happen, and he nominated himself and then went home. So that's really bad. Plus, he was a floater, the worst sense of the word floater. Like, he didn't do anything in the house. He just kicked back and had fun, I guess, made no strategic moves, didn't plan anything, wasn't part of anything, and then people just didn't need him. And so off he went. So I don't want to be that person.
So in the more general sense, what past mistakes did you see house guests in general make that you'd hope to avoid?
Drama. Like this, I know I'm a little worried about because I tend to be, like at work, the one who is in on the gossip and in the know. And that's fine to a certain extent, but sometimes when you know too much, you might say too much. And knowing me, I know that's a weakness of mine because I like to tell. So I would not want to talk too much because that creates huge fights in the house. I don't want to be that person that when you mention someone's name, it always gets back to them and then they come and have a fight with you. I don't want to be seen as like the motherly figure because I might be one of the older contestants. That's not my role. I mean, I might clean and organize, but I don't want to do that because I think those figures are usually seen as expendable. And that's the last thing I want to be seen as. I want to be seen as needed and viable.
When you get in the house, what sort of personalities do you expect to gravitate toward, and which will you clash against?
Well, let's see. I know what I'll clash against. The sort of airheady, like the upspeak girls. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. Like, you guys, can you believe we're in the Big Brother house? And, you know, the big cleavage just spilling out. Like, they're going to be there. Of course, it's Big Brother. It'll be entertaining. I just don't connect to that at all. What I do connect to are usually strong personalities, confident, like women. I loved Cassie, beautiful girl, but she had, I felt, a good heart, and she was a decent person. And I think a lot of times you can see who people really are. They might hide it in the beginning, but that's what I'm looking for. Somebody who's confident, who seems like they're genuine within the confines of the game. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, now there have been many seasons of Big Brother with lots of ex-house guests with defining traits.
Yes.
We've got Amber the crybaby, Dr. Will evil, Janelle, one of the greatest players, Howie, libido and overdrive. What do you think your Big Brother legacy will be, whether it's good or bad, and is there something in your personalities that viewers will latch on to and know you for?
I would hope they'll latch on to me for A, my humor, B, for someone they can actually believe in a sense. Because like with floaters, they may be entertaining, but you just don't believe in them because they're going to be gone, usually. And eventually I'd like my legacy to be for someone who won $500,000. So that would be nice, without being a complete bitch who ruined people's lives. That's what I'd like.
Very good. All right, so every summer Big Brother features twists and surprises. Imagine it's the first night in the house and all the house guests gathered around the living room. Julie Chen comes on the screen and announces this summer's twist is your worst nightmare. What is it?
Oh, God, worst nightmare would be bringing back Rachel again, like evil Dick, since he left, you know, to do whatever. I could see them surprising us with him. With just that sends chills up my spines because I could see him doing the pots and pans, or Crazy James if he came back. I don't want pickle juice dumped on my head. Just like a house full of people who maybe knew each other, like some people knew each other and I don't know anybody. That would be very scary. Okay. Yes, don't look forward to that.
All right, so you're in a competition and you've just pulled the embarrassment card. Would you rather wear for a week the unitard, humilitard, penguin suit, or elf suit?
Probably the penguin or the elf, because at least they're not so like body hugging and they have a little give. Yeah, you can eat a sandwich and no one will know.
All right, do you think you'll be a fan hero or season villain?
I'm aiming for the hero. It would be nice to take down a villain. That would be really exciting, actually. I would love to do that.
All right, so house meeting time comes, and fighter or hider?
Ooh. Meaning like a meeting because there was something that went down? Because I'm always the one who gets in the way of my own self, I'm in there. I'm gonna be in there like, wait, that's not what she said, and like trying to organize people and, you know, get everything together, which will get me in trouble. I know it. I already know this about myself. I'm in there. Besides, who doesn't love a great fight? So I'm not leaving. I'm gonna enjoy it. I watched it on the show, right?
Yes, absolutely. All right, so you've already answered this one, but just to make it official, first HOH competition, win it or throw it?
Throw it for sure. Don't lose miserably where they go, okay, she can't do anything. But throw it for sure, 100%.
Okay, so tell our readers at Big Brother Network what they can expect from you and why they should root for you on Big Brother this season.
If you're looking for somebody who's decent and good, you can expect that from me and root for me so that I can win. And what was the second half of the question?
Oh, and why should they root for you?
They should root for me because so often the villains win, and the evil people and the terrible people. Just once, let the nice guy win. Let her work hard, but let the nice guy win.
Very nice. All right, thank you, Jodi, and good luck.
Sure.
We'll be watching.
Thank you.
All right.